Welcome gardening enthusiasts, green thumbs, and aspiring horticulturists alike. Today, we're diving into the world of basic gardening tips for beginners. As we explore, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. So, before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more gardening tips and tricks. Starting off, it's essential to choose the right plants for your garden. Selecting plants shouldn't be based solely on what catches your eye at the garden center, but rather, it should be a strategic decision. Think about your garden's specific environment. What's the sunlight like? Is it direct or indirect? How about the soil type? Is it sandy or clayey? The climate also plays a crucial role. Is it typically hot and dry or cool and humid? Now let's talk about native plants. They're your garden's best friends. Why? Because they're already adapted to your area's climate, soil, and local wildlife. They require less water, fewer fertilizers, and are more resistant to pests and diseases. Plus, they help to support local biodiversity. So, whether you're planting flowers, fruits, or vegetables, always keep in mind your garden's specific needs and conditions. Remember, the right plant in the right place can make all the difference. Next up, let's dive into the dirt, literally. Understanding your soil is key to a successful garden. Now, there are several types of soil out there, each with its own set of characteristics. Sandy soil, for instance, is gritty and drains quickly, while clay soil is smooth when dry and sticky when wet, retaining water for a longer period. Then there's loamy soil, which is a happy medium between sandy and clay soils, offering excellent structure, moisture retention, and drainage. But knowing your soil type isn't enough. It's also crucial to test your soil for nutrients and pH level. This will tell you what your soil lacks and what you need to add to make it fertile and ready for planting. You can easily get a soil testing kit from your local gardening store or online. Remember, soil isn't just dirt, it's the foundation of your garden. Now let's quench our thirst for knowledge about watering. Watering plants properly is paramount to their health. It's like the Goldilocks principle. Not too much, not too little, but just right. Overwatering can lead to root rot, while underwatering might leave your plants parched. Signs of overwatering could include yellowing leaves or a wilting plant despite the soil being wet. On the other hand, if your plant's leaves are dry, brittle, and falling off, it might be underwatered. So how do you water wisely? Well, it depends on the type of plant and the weather. Succulents, for example, need less water than ferns. In hot weather, plants will need more water to compensate for what they lose to evaporation. Remember to water the soil, not the leaves, as damp leaves can lead to mold and disease. And always check the soil before watering. If it's still damp, hold off on the water. Just like us, plants need the right amount of water to thrive. Finally, we can't forget about regular maintenance. It's the backbone of a thriving garden, and it's as essential as watering and sunlight. Regular maintenance includes tasks like weeding, pruning, and mulching. Weeding is crucial because weeds compete with your plants for nutrients, water, and sunlight. Remove them gently by hand or with a weeding tool, but make sure you get the root to prevent them from growing back. Pruning is another essential task. It helps control the size of your plants, remove dead or diseased parts, and encourage blooming. Use sharp pruning shears and make clean cuts at an angle to prevent disease. Lastly, mulching helps retain soil moisture, suppress weeds, and improve soil health. Spread a 2 to 3 inch layer of mulch around your plants, but be careful not to smother them. Remember, regular maintenance is a labor of love. A well-maintained garden not only looks good, but also stays healthy. And there you have it, folks. Basic gardening tips for beginners. Embrace these techniques in your green space and keep on expanding your gardening know-how. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and drop a comment below if you found these tips helpful. Happy gardening!